There's a powerful truth most men don't hear often enough. Being well dressed after 50 isn't about chasing trends, it's about mastering your presence. At this stage of life, your clothes no longer just cover you, they represent you. And when they're chosen right, they speak louder than words about your experience, your taste, your quiet confidence. Watch until the end, and you'll unlock a complete style framework tailored for the modern gentleman over 50. This is your ultimate guide to always looking sharp, relevant, and remarkably well-dressed, without trying too hard. The shift from dressing to impress to dressing with purpose. In your 20s and 30s, you might have dressed to turn heads. But after 50, the goal evolves, you dress to reflect who you truly are. That's the first mindset shift of a well-dressed man. You stop dressing for approval and start dressing with intention. Every piece you wear should match your standards, not someone else's expectations. You're no longer experimenting. You're curating. A crisp shirt, a perfectly fitted blazer, a clean pair of loafers, these aren't random choices, they're decisions rooted in self-respect. Elegance comes from clarity, not complexity. Your wardrobe begins to serve a deeper function. It communicates values, discretion, maturity, and pride in who you've become. After 50, style stops being a mask and becomes a mirror. It reflects not just how you want to be seen, but how you feel on the inside. You don't need to be flashy. In fact, real style rarely is. You just need to look like a man who knows who he is and chooses his image with care. When your clothes align with your story, people take notice. The beauty of this approach is how natural it feels. Once you stop trying to impress and start dressing with purpose, getting dressed becomes easier and more meaningful. And when you look in the mirror, you see someone who owns his time, his choices, and his identity. That's not just good style, that's personal power. Mastering fit, the foundation of elegance. If there's one style law that never expires, it's this: fit is king. No matter your age, body shape, or budget, if your clothes don't fit right, nothing else matters. And for men over 50, mastering fit is your greatest style advantage. Bodies change. Shoulders soften. Waists expand. That's natural. But elegance doesn't come from having the perfect body. It comes from understanding how to dress the one you have. Tailoring becomes your secret weapon. You don't need to hide your shape. You need to respect it. Clothes that skim your frame, not too tight, never sagging, create a clean, powerful silhouette. That's what gets noticed. That's what leaves an impression. Invest in a trusted tailor. Learn what suits your frame now, not what fit you 10 years ago. A slight adjustment in sleeve length or trouser taper can elevate an outfit from average to exceptional. Don't be afraid to let go of pieces that no longer serve you. Holding onto outdated sizes or oversized comfort doesn't protect your pride, it undermines your presence. Fit is about accepting who you are today. And when clothes follow your shape with ease, you move differently. You walk taller, sit straighter, and feel more in control. That's the quiet power of fit. It doesn't shout, but it never goes unnoticed. Simplicity is the new sophistication. A well-dressed man after 50 doesn't try to show off, he shows up. And the way he does it? Through simplicity. It's not boring. It's deliberate. Every great outfit starts with a clean canvas, neutral colors, timeless cuts, and thoughtful layering. Think navy, charcoal, white, olive, beige. These aren't safe colors, they're strategic. They age well. They flatter mature skin tones. And most importantly, they pair effortlessly with everything else in your closet. You begin to build a wardrobe where every item works together. No more guessing. No more wondering if something matches. Simplicity brings order, and with it, quiet power. You show the world you're focused, not scattered. Accessories follow the same rule: one sharp watch, not 5. One refined belt, not a drawer full of novelty. A sleek coat over a well-fitted sweater makes more of a statement than layers of loudness ever could. You don't need to impress with volume. You impress with vision. Your wardrobe becomes like a signature, elegant, minimal, unforgettable. The simpler your choices, the stronger your message. That's how you remain well-dressed, day in, day out. The power of quality over quantity. When you're younger, buying more feels like progress. But after 50, refinement becomes the goal. This is the stage of life where less, but better, becomes your philosophy. And it shows. You stop buying fast fashion and start investing in quality. Shirts that keep their shape, leather that tells a story, fabrics that breathe and move with grace. These are not just clothes, they're companions through the seasons of your life. There's a quiet confidence in knowing every item you wear was chosen with care. Each one reflects your values, durability, craftsmanship, timelessness. You no longer shop to fill space. You shop to build identity. Quality doesn't mean designer logos. It means items that feel substantial, stitched with care, cut to perfection, designed to last. One elegant jacket worn 50 times always beats 5 cheap ones worn once. You begin to buy with foresight, not impulse. You consider longevity over excitement. That discipline is what separates a man with style from a man just buying clothes. Owning fewer, finer things isn't limiting, it's liberating. It means every item in your closet earns its place. That's what being well-dressed truly means. Every piece matters, and so do you. Modern without looking like you're trying. There's a fine line between staying current and trying too hard, and every man over 50 has seen someone cross it. The key isn't to chase what's trending, but to update your classics with a modern eye. Swap the square-toed shoes for sleek derbies. Replace oversized jeans with tailored chinos. Choose glasses with refined frames, watches that speak quietly, jackets with structured lines. These small shifts create big upgrades. Being modern doesn't mean dressing young. It means dressing today, with awareness, not desperation. It's knowing what's outdated and having the confidence to let it go, even if it once worked. You refine, not reinvent. You keep your essentials but refresh them, subtle changes in fit, color, and texture that make you look intentional, not stuck in the past. That's how a man remains timeless and current at once. You don't need to impress your son's friends. You need to impress yourself. And when you feel good in what you wear, you automatically look more youthful, not because of the clothes, but because of the energy. You're not trying to be 25 again. You're proving that 55 can look damn good, too. Confidence is your strongest style statement. You can have the perfect wardrobe, but if you don't carry it with confidence, it won't land. The most well-dressed men don't just wear great clothes, they wear them like they belong in them. And that confidence? It's earned. It comes from living through seasons, learning from mistakes, building a life you're proud of. Your style is just an extension of that legacy. Stand tall. Walk with purpose. Be proud of your presence. When you wear confidence, people treat you differently. Doors open. Conversations shift. You don't need to say much. Your posture, your poise, your presence say it all. That's what dressing well after 50 is truly about. Confidence is built through consistency. Through knowing what works and sticking to it. Through understanding that age isn't a limitation, it's an edge. You've been through storms. Now you show up in style. It's okay if not every day feels perfect. But when you choose to show up looking your best, you remind yourself that you're still in control. That life hasn't passed you by, it's just getting more refined. A man who believes in himself doesn't need to speak loudly. He just enters the room, well-dressed, centered, and unforgettable. Bringing it all together, your personal uniform. Being well-dressed after 50 isn't about endless choices, it's about clarity. You don't need more options. You need a personal uniform that always works, no matter the occasion. That's your power move. Find your go-to pieces. The jacket that fits like it was made for you, the shoes that ground your presence, the shirts that feel both crisp and comfortable. Know what works, repeat it, refine it. When you have a personal uniform, your mornings get easier. Your energy isn't spent debating outfits, it's focused on your goals, your family, your legacy. That's how style becomes a tool, not a distraction. Your uniform might be a navy sport coat, clean denim, a white Oxford, and suede loafers. Or it might be chinos, a polo, and a sleek bomber. Whatever it is, it's yours, and it should make you feel at home in your skin. Consistency becomes your style language. People begin to recognize you not just by your face, but by your look. It becomes part of your identity, reliable, refined, unmistakably you. That's the final step to always being well-dressed. Don't chase perfection, master your pattern. Own your look like you own your life. So let's recap. Being well-dressed after 50 means dressing with purpose, mastering your fit, keeping it simple, prioritizing quality, updating your classics, leading with confidence, and building your personal uniform. It's not about looking younger. It's about showing up sharper, stronger, and more refined than ever before. You've earned your place. Now it's time to dress like it. And when you do, the world will notice, not just your style, but your presence. If this video helped you rediscover your style, don't keep it to yourself. Like, comment, and subscribe for more timeless tips from men who know that true elegance only gets better with age.